So on Twitter, you never know what you're going to see. All of a sudden, I saw a bunch of selfie-taking politicians tweeting the phrase, crotches kill. There's the original selfie lover himself, Calgary Mayor Naheed Nenshi, and others. And I realized there's a whole website called crotcheskill.ca. And it's a government website telling people not to drive with their cell phone on the seat between their legs. They're so naughty and so hip, this government marketing project. Look at the website. Still obsessed with your crotch, it says? Yeah, the Alberta NDP is the classiest. But I take the point. They want to crack down on distracted driving, and they've raised the fine in Alberta to $287. This is absolutely about safety, by the way, nothing to do with a cash grab by the bankrupt government there. Whoever told you that is dead wrong. Okay, but fine. Here's my point. Do you see all these very important people taking selfies saying crotches kill? They're very important. Just ask them. I mean, Naheed Nenshi, Calgary's important mayor, important other minor politicians, some important police officers holding up their hashtags too. Hey, I got a question for you. Once these very, very important people are done tweeting about this, do you really think they're going to put their phones away? They're obviously obsessed with their phones, as many of us are, but they're obsessed enough to use them to take selfies like this about not taking selfies. Do you really think they're going to put their phones away in their car? I generally regard myself as being pro-police, but really, police are amongst the most distracted drivers I've seen. If they're not on the phone or the radio, they've literally got a laptop computer right there in the front seat. And politicians are worse. They're so important. What they're doing just can't wait, you see. So I'm starting a contest today. It's just for Alberta for now, but we might expand it later. You've got all these sanctimonious, crotchless drivers wagging their finger at you, scolding you, ironically from their own cell phones. Okay, I will pay a bounty. If you can get me a picture of an Alberta provincial MLA using their phone in their car, I will pay you $50 for the picture. If you can get a picture of an Alberta cop doing so, I'll pay you $50 too. And if you can get the king of the selfies himself, Naheed Nenshi, I'll pay you $100. Same for his Edmonton twin, Don Iveson. I don't know if they've got limo drivers, so maybe it's impossible to get them driving and on the phone. And I will pay $250 in cold hard cash to anyone who snaps a picture of the king and queen of Alberta's nanny state, Brian Mason, the transport minister in charge of this, and the Premier, Rachel Notley. Now, Notley, I do know, has a limo driver because, you know, the NDP is the party of the working man. So fine, get a picture of her limo driver on the phone. You don't think he uses a phone when he drives? So that's up to $250 to you if you get me the exclusive picture. If you just find it on the internet, it doesn't count. You got to get the original picture and send it to me exclusively. Seriously, don't you think that's worth camping out at City Hall or a police station or the legislature itself or NDP meetings of any sort, isn't it? I mean, you could theoretically make $1,000 in just an hour snapping pictures of all the important politicians driving away, yapping on their phones. To enter, just send me an email to tips@therebel.media and put cell phone in the subject line. And it's got to be an exclusive pic that you took yourself. Look, everyone's a winner here. You get some cash. We get a great story. We take some holier-than-thou busybodies down a peg. And hey, let's make those highways safer, especially from politicians. So send me your pictures to tips@therebel.media. Good luck.